It takes just 50 milliseconds for a visitor to form an opinion about your website. Your hero section plays a pivotal role in making a memorable first impression. In this video, let's look at 13 examples that you can use into your e-commerce websites. But first, a little bit of anatomy of a stellar hero section. The hero section typically starts with a captivating background image or video. This element should be visually appealing and relevant to the website's purpose or brand identity. The choice of image or video can significantly impact the user's first impression. Every great hero section is composed of several key elements. Let's break them down. It all starts with a visually appealing and relevant background image or video. This element is the canvas upon which your hero section story unfolds. The right choice can make a significant impact on how users perceive your website. Right after the background, we have the headline. This is your opportunity to deliver a clear and attention-grabbing message that communicates your website's core value proposition. Clarity and readability are key here. Often accompanying the headline is the sub-headline. This provides extra context or information that reinforces the main message. It should complement the headline without overwhelming it. No hero section is complete without a strategically placed CTA button. This button encourages users to take a specific action, such as buy now, know more, or sign up. The text should be action-oriented and compelling. Beyond the background, you can incorporate additional visual elements, such as icons, illustrations, or graphics. These elements should complement the design and help tell the story of your hero section. To establish your brand identity, consider including logos, company names, or slogans in the hero section. These should be positioned for quick recognition without overwhelming the design. Don't overlook the importance of spacing and layout. Proper alignment of elements and ample white space ensure your hero section looks polished and uncluttered. In today's mobile-centric world, responsive design is crucial. Your hero section should adapt seamlessly to different screen sizes and orientations, guaranteeing a consistent and appealing experience for all users. So now that you know more about hero anatomy, let's discover the 13 nominees for desktop heroes. The first one is the basic left-right layout, where you have the title and call to action on left and product on right. You may see these designs often because it has good usability, conversion, and readability, and you can use it as the image fill the whole left background or only a portion of that side. I have this example from Top of Morning that uses that layout and makes the use of color to become catchy and to the point of the message it wants to show. Another good example of this left-right layout is from Bora that also makes big use of color, typography, and illustration. The only thing I maybe would consider in this design is the call to action because it's placed below the image and the color is a little bit mixed up with the background and the text size is almost the same as the flavors. Then you have the right-left layout that has the same idea as the previous layout. You can use the image occupying the full side space or only a portion, and a good example of that I like is the one from Press London that uses the image on the left side, then a bold headline followed by a sub-headline with some key point of the product and then the call to action with a different contrast that you directly see when opening the page. Next up, we have background image or video. I like this type of layout because it's quite simple and beautiful if you choose the right footage. Usually you have the text above the image or video, and you also see this kind of layout in many websites. And I like this Arbor website because of its simplicity, making good usage of the headline and call to action that call our attention when we get into the website. Next layout is the one I call it centered. It has all information, either it's text or image aligned to center of the page, and you can have different variations. The first one is one that uses the headline, sub-headline and CTA on top, and then the product image follows after it, and a good example for that is the Daily Harvest website that makes the use of hierarchy very well in their hero. You can also have the centered layout with headline and sub-headline on top, the image on center and the call to action at the bottom of the hero, and you may see this example of Spirit Society that does that quite well, and also making use of catchy colors and imagery. And another centered style that you often see that can help you display more than one product or different views of the same product is this middle center aligned info with images in both sides. And Gymshark is a good example of that, to display more than one product that shows, in this case, new released products. Now let's get to some horizontal style that you can also use in your designs. In this case, you need to have more careful with the message and image you use, because you could have more information fighting for visibility. The first one is this style with a big header on top, a headline and a call to action, and also some more links in the right side. At the bottom, you have a carousel of images that could be clickable to other pages. I like this Credo BT website because it does it very clearly, the right usage of typography, balance, and clever use of whitespace to make all information breathe. At the bottom, you may see the images that will link you to other places in the website. Another layout is the divided screen that will guide you to different pages in the website, and a good example is this one from Asphalt that you clearly see. If you click right, you go to men's shopping, and right side you go to women's shopping. This example is very simple and clean, but you can also add some headline to each side of the layout if you want to give more context. Another horizontal style that I appreciate is this one, with the text and CTA on top side by side with the image below, and it does it pretty well. Making usage of color in the background to create contrast with the headline and photo, you clearly understand what is the product about and where to click to take action. It's really cool. Now the next ones are the ones I find it unusual and very creative, and are used in specific cases due to their risk of break these safer layouts. The first one makes the usage of a centered image and headline in one side, with the sub-headline and call to action on the right-hand side, and sometimes you can also even add more information at the bottom. And Last Crumb does it with creativity. It takes a black background video with a cookie center, but you clearly understand what is the product selling, and the usage of the red CTA creates focus to you so that you know where to buy it. Another good example is the XOV cookies that uses an orangey background photo to display the product randomly, and at the bottom right corner you have this rounded card with the description and the CTA clearly visible in this hero section. Okay, now that you know this, save these 6 tactics when crafting the perfect hero section. First, be strategic about your image's focus. Consider what message you want to convey, the emotion it should evoke, and how it fits your customer. Choose colors that blend with your brand and appeal to your customers, and setting the right mood. Make a bold statement with your copy. It should be clear, bold, and captivating to capture visitors' attention. If there's a sale, ensure your hero image reflects it and includes vital details. Clarity is key to converting curious visitors into customers. Don't forget the call to action. Your hero image must prompt an action, ideally with clickable elements leading to category or product pages. And lastly, remember adaptability. Create both desktop and mobile versions of your hero image to guarantee a seamless experience on all devices. And there you have it, the secrets to crafting an effective hero section for your e-commerce website. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe for design insights. And as always, feel free to drop your questions or thoughts in the comments below. Thank you and have a great day.